Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Georgia Virtual College Fair program. We're so happy to have you all tonight. I just have a few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You will be able to use the Q&A button on the screen at the bottom to type your questions to our presenters at any time. As a reminder, your camera and microphone are off, so our panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of the many sessions being offered, so be sure to sign up for additional sessions. This presentation is being recorded and will be available within about 1 week at the same website where you registered. Again, you can use the Q&A button at the bottom of your screen to type any questions to our presenters at any time. So at this time, I'd like to turn it over to our presenters, and you're going to hear from Clemson University first.
All right, hey you guys, my name is Alexis Jackson and I am one of the admissions counselors here at Clemson University. So today we're going to start off with admission dates and deadlines for Clemson. So you want to make sure that you're applying early. That's the most important thing when you're applying to Clemson. Our application starts to open up on August 1st. That's when you're able to begin applying. We have priority notification deadline. So we don't participate in any early action or any early decision or anything like that. We just have priority notification deadline. December 31st is the deadline to submit any high school transcripts and test scores that you want us to be considered in the review process. Clemson is test optional for this year. As long as you meet those two deadlines, you're guaranteed a response by mid-February, and you're going to be automatically considered for any merit-based scholarships that we have to offer. May 1st is the absolute last day to apply to Clemson. However, you don't want to wait until that last day to apply because one, housing is based off of your application date. So the earlier you apply, the better housing you'll get. And two, majority of our acceptances come from students that meet that priority notification deadline. So this is what a typical freshman at Clemson will look like. As you can see, we had just about 30,000 students apply to Clemson. We accepted about half of them, and we enrolled a class of about 4,000. So students who are going to be taking those SAT or ACT tests, you want to be sure that you're shooting for the middle 50 and above. Middle 50 for the SAT is a 1240 to 1390, and the middle 50 for the ACT is a 27 to 32. This is a list of our majors at Clemson. There's a bunch of them, so you don't have to memorize this. Some more facts about Clemson. In that previous slide, you saw a lot of our different majors. Down at the bottom here, you'll see our 10 most popular majors. A lot of them are going to fall into general engineering and pre-business. Those are our two most popular majors at Clemson. Some more stats. The median class size at Clemson is 19, and the average class size is 30 to 32. So even though Clemson has about 26,000 students on campus, it doesn't feel that large when you're in your classes. Your class size are still very small. So you still get that small college feel at a larger college. A couple of resources I want to touch on is PAL Leaders. That stands for Peer Assisted Learning. So PAL Leaders are students that have gotten an A in a class that is considered a little harder at Clemson. They retake that class and they hold study sessions throughout the week for you guys. And students that have participated in PAL sessions will earn at least a grade higher than what they would have if they did not take those PAL sessions. So we highly recommend students take those sessions if you're in one of those harder classes. Faculty always have office hours. They're required to have them. If you are unable to meet your faculty or your professor during their office hours, they are more than happy to meet with you after during your freer times when you're not in class. So definitely take advantage of that. Some of our Clemson traditions, my favorites, have Orange Friday, which is where every Friday, doesn't matter whether school's in session or not, faculty, students, teachers, just fans will always wear orange on Friday. I love the ring ceremony as well. Students who have at least 90 credit hours, they can receive their class ring. And that is when we have, it's kind of like graduation, but you're getting your ring instead of a diploma, which I'll honestly say the ring ceremony was better than graduation for me, just because I felt once I got my Clemson ring, I was really part of the Clemson family. And on the screen, you'll see some floats. This is part of our homecoming week. All of our clubs and organizations, they build floats during homecoming. And so these floats start off as telephone poles and chicken wire. And then every year we have a different theme, and they will use tissue paper, we call it Pumping at Clemson, to create these beautiful floats that you'll see on this screen. To get in contact with us, we have office hours Monday through Friday, 10 to 4 p.m. on Zoom, and you can find that link online on our website. We have virtual daily tours with Clemson tour guides, where you're gonna learn all about admissions, and then you're gonna really dive deep into what Clemson has to offer and what it feels like to be a student at Clemson. And those are Monday through Friday at 11, 1 p.m., 3 p.m. And then on Tuesdays, we do offer a night tour, 7 p.m. We are participating in different virtual open houses all throughout September and November. And then we also do virtual private visits and NACAT fairs with different organizations. And that is all I have for you guys. So as always, thank you, and go Tigers.
Great. And next up, you're going to hear from East Georgia State University.
Hey everyone, my name is Jasmine and I'm an admissions recruiter at East Georgia State College. So just gonna dive on in. All right, so here's a couple of our associate degree programs that we do have available. We do have a couple of transfer pathways in nursing, exercise science, and computer science. So it's not actually in a degree. So you just, take your prerequisite core classes for those programs, and then you'll be able to transfer to a major four-year university and dive right into the program. All right, and we do have 2 bachelor degree programs listed here, and we also have a bridge program for nurses to become RNs, and also a certificate in digital photography. All right, so we do have 3 campuses. Our main campus is in Swainsboro. That's where we have on-campus housing and junior college athletics where students can take part in. We also have a off-campus site for with a partnership with Augusta University. Classes will meet on the Augusta University Somerville campus, and you'll be like an East Georgia student as well as an Augusta University student, and it'll make a smooth transition into Augusta University. But there is no on-campus housing there on that campus. Same thing with Statesboro. We have a partnership with Georgia Southern University, and students will be an Eagle as well as a Bobcat, and it'll be a nice smooth transition into Georgia Southern if a student wishes to transfer there. And also there is no on-campus housing, but there is housing available close by. All right, so for East Georgia State College, here's an admissions checklist. Just some things here that you will need if you are looking to come to East Georgia. And our placement requirements are here. So we do not require test scores, but if no test scores are provided to us, students will be placed in learning support classes, one for an English and a math. But if you do have test scores, please send them in to us, and these are the requirements listed here. And if SAT or ACT, if you haven't taken either one of those, we do have another option for a placement test, which is our AccuPlacer, and the scores needed, they're listed here. And due to our global pandemic, we have made some adjustments with exemption of scores. If your incoming GPA is a 2.5, you will be able to exempt the English and math learning support. And with our upper level math, you'll be able to exempt that with a GPA of 2.8. All right, so just here's a quick snapshot of our tuition here at East Georgia. It's low cost, so you can take a look at that comparison chart there with research universities and other state colleges. All right, and then one of our biggest scholarships that we do offer is the Corel Scholarship. Students will receive $5,000 per year, broken up into semesters, $2,500 a semester, no minimum GPA requirements or test scores. And students, they will have to attend our Swainsboro campus to receive this community-based scholarship. And if you'd like more information on that, you can go to the URL listed there. All right, and we do offer dual enrollment opportunities. Must be a rising 11th and 12th grade students. You can either attend our 3 campuses or be fully online, and any credits that you receive here with us, they will transfer to any University System of Georgia institution. All right, so we do have a virtual event offered for students that want to know more about East Georgia State College right after this presentation. You can scan the QR code there or take down the link. And here's a short video.
We hope you've enjoyed getting to know us here at East Georgia State College.
We take pride in our college.
And we are proud to be Bobcats. We hope you enjoy your virtual visit.
And see why we love East Georgia State College so much.
We know this visit must be virtual and you can't physically be with us.
But in the future, we would love to have you visit our beautiful campus.
And here's my contact information as well as the other recruiter that works with me. You can reach us here, and we also have a general email address there if you have any questions.
Thank you so much, Jasmine. And as a reminder to our audience, don't forget to put any questions in the Q&A box at the bottom. Next up, you're going to hear from Embry Riddle, Aeronautical University.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for attending today. And like she said, any questions can be put in the chat box. My name is Ludine Lewis, and I am the Regional Assistant Director of Admissions for Embry Riddle Aeronautical University. And in the chat today is Rebecca Collages, who is one of the Assistant Directors of Admissions at the Daytona Beach campus. One thing that's very unique about Embry Riddle Aeronautical University is that although we are a large university, we actually have 3 campuses that students can choose from. Our original campus is in Daytona Beach, Florida, and it is our largest residential campus with about 7,000 students on campus. The Daytona Beach campus is adjacent to the Daytona Beach International Airport. It's right down the road from the Daytona Beach International Speedway, and we're only about 5 minutes from the beach, so it really is a picturesque location. Our students are a little spoiled in Daytona because we are only about 45 minutes to an hour away from both the Kennedy Space Center and Orlando. Some very unique things about the Daytona Beach campus are that on the student union, we do have a launch deck where you can see Kennedy Space Center launches from the Daytona Beach campus. And the top of our College of Arts and Sciences, which is that building on the left-hand side, is the largest research-based telescope on a college campus in the state of Florida. Our Prescott, Arizona campus is about 2 hours north of Phoenix and about 20 degrees cooler, and it's about 4 hours south of the Grand Canyon. Prescott is the smaller of our 2 residential campuses with about 3,000 students, and it is our more outdoorsy campus where students will go hiking, kayaking, canoeing, and they also have a planetarium on their campus for students that are interested in astrology. And the Prescott campus also has the university's College of Security and Intelligence, which is the first and only college of its kind in the nation. And then last up is our worldwide campus. Here in Atlanta, we do have one off of Powers Ferry, and then we have another one in Savannah in the Pooler area. So those are the 3 types of campuses that we have at Embry Riddle Aeronautical University.
Something that also sets us apart is the tangible experiences that our students are able to have at the university. Our average class size at the Daytona Beach campus is 27 students with 7,000 total students at the campus, and Prescott is 24 with 3,000 students. For our flight students, oftentimes your classes are just you and your flight instructor, and within the College of Engineering and the Astronomy and Astrophysics and Space Physics programs, students can have classes that are literally just 5 to 10 students. It is very exciting to be on our campus because we are project-based and hands-on learners. Our placement rate is also something that we're very proud of, where 94% of our students are working or continuing education in their field within 1 year of graduating from the university. And that really does set us apart because our students go into the industry and they are prepared, which is why so many of them have job offers in their junior year of college or as they're walking across the stage at graduation. And that we also have over 350 clubs and organizations among our 2 residential campuses. This does include things that are just for fun, like skydiving in Daytona or hang gliding in Prescott, things that are academic based, like the Society of Women Engineers, or things that are just an outlet, like archery, our esports club, our acapellas and acafellas, the acapella choirs on campus, or our pep band. So a lot of ways that you can have experiences on campus. Another opportunity that you get at Embry Riddle is to have a wider world view. In Daytona, for our athletics, we are NCAA Division II. Prescott is NAIA Division II. So a lot of opportunities there. We essentially have everything but football. And instead of football, we do have a competitive flight team. Study abroad opportunities are aplenty, whether you want to do it within your degree program or you'd like to do it just because you want to experience another culture. We have every branch of ROTC in Daytona and Army and Air Force at the Prescott campus, and that's about 20% of our student population. And the students in the ROTC program, once they commission as officers outside of the Air Force Academy, Embry Riddle does provide the most commissioned officers and pilots to the Air Force, and we are very proud of that. And last up is Greek life at the university. We have about 20 organizations between the 2 campuses for fraternities and sororities for students that are looking for that for their college experience. Some notable programs, I just wanted to give you guys a sampling of what we offer here. Our Aeronautical Science program is our professional pilot program. Aerospace Physiology at the Daytona Beach campus is another first and only for the university, and it is our pre-med program for those engaged, those who want to be medical professionals, for those engaged in aerospace travel, aerospace engineering, our forensics programs in Prescott. So a lot of different opportunities. This is just a little sampling of the variety of programs that we have at Embry Riddle Aeronautical University. And so I just know that everybody here is now like, wait, Embry Riddle is amazing and I want to go there now. So let's talk about the application process. It's a very simple and smooth process. You go online to our application, erau.edu/apply, use code DBPC to waive your application fee, and then submit your high school transcripts using an electronic service or having them sent to my email. Then you can submit your optional documents. We've been test optional for 7 years. You can submit a letter of recommendation, an essay, and a resume to round out your application. And you can contact us with any additional questions that you have. And Rebecca and I will also be in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Again, another call for questions in the chat, but next up is Emmanuel College. You're on mute, Savannah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, here we are. Okay. Can you guys see?
We can. Yeah, if you just hit present, you'll be all set.
There we go. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So my name is Savannah, and I'm an admissions recruiter at Emmanuel College, and who's going to be helping me today is Danielle Smith, who is also an admissions recruiter here at Emmanuel. So thank you guys for having us. So just Emmanuel College at a glance, we are a Christ-centered liberal arts institution, and we are about 40 minutes north of Athens, Georgia, and about 30 minutes south of Anderson, South Carolina, so very northeast Georgia. So just getting to know Emmanuel College, we have a little bit more than over 950 students, so fairly small college. Student-teacher ratio is going to be about 15:1, over 30 majors, 19 minors, and a really cool fact about us is that 99% of our students receive some kind of financial aid. We're also really proud to be a part of the U.S. News and World Report as 9th consecutive year as Best Regional College, as a top 50 Best Regional College. So a couple of things about our admissions requirements. So interesting with you guys coming into this 2021 year is the test requirements are waived. So you just need an application. An application fee is $25. You can contact me or Danielle to find out how to get your application for free. And then your high school transcript, and then your final high school transcript once you graduate. So that's something for you guys to note, that you still need to send in that high school transcript for you guys to be accepted. And then once you graduated, you send in your high school final high school transcript, and both of those that need to be official need to come from your school. Also, so for GPA requirements, so a full accept is a 2.75 and above. And the only difference between a full accept and a conditional acceptance is that for a conditional accept, you can't take more than 15 credit hours a semester. So you're fully accepted, that's just the difference. So another thing about Emmanuel College, so we have a lot of different financial aid opportunities for you guys. So for the academic scholarships, you can see there. And one thing about any kind of applying for scholarships, you just need to do, once you've been accepted, you just need to do the Emmanuel College financial aid application. You don't really need to do anything else. There's no essays with that. But we do have a valedictorian scholarship, a church matching scholarship. With how that works is if your church wants to give $500, then we'll match $500. We also have a really cool opportunity with our ELI, which is our Emmanuel Leadership Initiative, and that's cost a full tuition for all 4 years, which is really awesome. And then if you're interested in our honors program, we do have a Virtuosi scholarship that's for 4 years, $10,000 each year. One thing that's really cool about Emmanuel is that we do live by faith. So what that means is we have small groups available for you guys. We have chapel for you guys. We also have mentorship opportunities, as well as mission opportunities for you guys. Something about Emmanuel too is, so we are a small campus in a small town, but what's really great about that is there's so many opportunities for internships. Emmanuel has partnered with a lot of businesses and a lot of the departments around our campus so that you guys can get internships. We also have those on campus as well, and that helps so much for when you're trying to get a job after school. Most of the majors at Emmanuel, you need an internship to graduate, so that's essential to have something that's super close to you. Also, one of our alumnuses is Sarah Ray, and she is a screenwriter for Madam Secretary. And she mentions how Emmanuel is just a great place where she could just lead in projects, and a great opportunity to just be a part of a place that really allowed her to be a leader, so that she could gain that preparation for jobs. So these are just a lot of hours. So we do have 30 different majors, and then our newest one is diversified agriculture. So we have a lot of concentrations with that: concentration in science, business, communication, and missions. Our most popular major is going to be our pre-med major. We also have criminal justice, pre-law, music, business. We also have graphic design. If you're interested in pre-physical therapy or pre-occupational therapy, we do have kinesiology, sports management, a lot of different education concentrations too. So if you're interested in being an early childhood education teacher, middle school teacher, high school teacher, you can do that as well. We also have music education, so a lot of different ones. If you are coming in as a freshman, you do need to live off campus unless you're living in within 60 miles of campus. So we have 6 different dorms. 3 of those are going to be male, and then 3 of them are going to be female. And what you're seeing on the screen right now is our newest dorm, Robertson. So a really cool thing about Emmanuel too is that we're NCAA Division II, so we are able to give out athletic scholarship, and we actually have over 25 different sports. We have from archery to bowling to clay target shooting to bass fishing to swimming, soccer, basketball, really whatever it is. We actually just added acrobatics and tumbling, which is really cool too. So if you're interested in that, we definitely have that for you. And then just come see us, guys. So we are allowing students on campus. So if you're interested in coming on campus, plan a visit. Here's the link provided for you on the presentation. And we also do have a virtual campus tour if you're not comfortable with coming on campus. We do have available for you too as well. Thanks, guys, so much for listening, and thanks so much for being a part of this presentation.
Thanks so much, Savannah. Next up is FITM from Candace.
Okay, can y'all see the screen? Yes? Okay, good. Hello, my name is Candace, and I represent FITM, and you might wonder what that stands for. It stands for the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising. We are a regionally and nationally accredited art and design college. So our majors are going to range from everything from creative arts like fashion design and graphic design to creative business, which I'll show you what that means in a second. All of our degree programs are really designed to give you a full, well-rounded education. No matter if you're taking an art major or a business major, you will have both business and design in every single major. And we now proudly offer an MBA in business for those who want to carry on their education. Our specialty has always been fashion design. So we do offer a wide range of design majors. The most popular is always fashion design. But of course, we also have footwear. We have textile design, costume design. So there's so many different ways you can really funnel an interest in fashion. And we really do specialize all the degree programs for that. We even have one in denim and menswear. So if you have a specialty, that you're really coming to the right place. Now, our college is located in Los Angeles, California, which is really the heart of design and business. And it really lends itself to these business programs that we offer. What you're going to see now on the screen are the business degrees we have. Now, these are all somehow going to be connected to entertainment and to fashion, but on the business side of things. So people who work behind the scenes, people who are stylists, who are merchandise planners, merchandise buyers, people who run huge corporations and industries and fashion companies and fashion magazines. Really some interesting business tracks for those who are thinking of a creative business major. One that is really new is the beauty marketing and product development major, which is so big right now. And it's really for that person who maybe wants to launch their own beauty product line, which is kind of neat. Another interesting one is digital media, which is really the study and the focus of social media for fashion and for entertainment companies. So you would be the person who handles those areas in that industry. Now, these are the majors that we do offer in our design programs. As I mentioned, we are primarily a fashion and art college. So if you are thinking of taking a fashion design major or a graphic design or interior design, these are all going to be art majors that do require a portfolio. So when we're looking at portfolios from students, we want to see at least 8 to 12 quality pieces that really showcase your work. And those can be submitted to us digitally now. We're doing everything online, as you can imagine. And we're also participating in National Portfolio Day reviews that are held online every weekend. And you can visit our website to find out the dates if you're interested in sharing your portfolio. Now, if you're thinking of a business major, and this is one of the cool classrooms at FITM, we do not require you to have an art portfolio for a business major. The art portfolio is really just needed if you're taking an art major, if that makes sense. We are well known for fashion, and one of our biggest events every year is called our FITM Debut Fashion Show. And this is really a great opportunity for young designers to showcase their collections. They get a huge runway show where merchandise planners and buyers are going to be present, and they can even launch their own collection before they graduate, which is really cool. If you've ever been to California, you know that it is a beautiful place to visit. Our weather is fantastic. And this is a picture that you're seeing now is actually our student housing. So our housing is downtown Los Angeles, right across the street from campus, and does feature a rooftop pool. Hard to believe. We also have a really great career center on campus. And why this is so important for our students is that every student on campus is going to partake in an internship. We are located centrally in the heart of Los Angeles, where entertainment companies are, where fashion companies are. We have over 1,200 opportunities each year come to us, and our graduates are getting work everywhere, not just LA, but they're getting work globally or here on the East Coast, whatever they want to do. We also have career consultants who can help the students after they graduate and really guide them along their journey, which is great. We have an opportunity for high school students and for community college students to start a FITM fashion club. And what this is a club that we sponsor as a college, and we allow our students to really kind of do whatever they want with their club, but we help guide them, and more importantly, we give them scholarship money for starting the club. If you are a high school student and you start a FITM fashion club at your high school, you would be eligible for up to $40,000 in scholarships just for starting the club. If you want more information about that, it can be found on our website or by going to fitmfashionclub.com. We also have a really cool quiz you can take on our website. If you like fashion and you like styling or you like buying, you just don't have any idea what direction you should take for fashion, our quiz will help guide you in the right direction. It is a very simple quiz. It's all multiple choice, all about you. And based on how you answer it, it will tell you what career path you might be best suited for within the exciting world of fashion and entertainment. If you want more information about the college, you would just simply put this link into your web browser and it would take you to a form you would fill out that will connect you with admissions directly. Or you can email me, cchancellor@fitm.edu, and I can help answer any questions that you have. And again, this is our beautiful downtown LA campus. And that number on the screen is another way you can connect with FITM. If you want to type that into a web browser, you are more than welcome to. Before I run out of time, I'm almost out of time. If you want to apply, please do so by January 15th for seniors, and that can all be done online. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Candace. And our final presentation tonight is Flagler College.
Hey everybody, good afternoon. My name is Stephen Albano. I am the Director of First Year Admissions, and we're going to get started with a brief presentation to help you learn a little bit more about Flagler. So we'll go ahead and get started. So Flagler is a four-year, primarily undergraduate liberal arts institution with about a 2,500 number of undergrad students. We do have one small master's program within education. And our students are coming from all over the United States and outside of the United States. As you can see, we are heavily East Coast, from the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic, as well as the Southeast. A lot of students coming from Georgia. We actually have a scholarship I'll talk a little bit about later on specifically for those students. And personally, what I really loved about the Flagler experience is you're getting to know students from all over. It's going to help you really learn more about the world and see what else is out there. You know, some of you have gone to the same school with the same students your whole life, and so this will give you an opportunity to learn a little bit more from students all over. And up here are just some examples of our core values that we've instituted in the last 2 years. We've basically created a whole new strategic plan that we've wanted to initiate, which will encompass obviously transformative learning in the classroom as well as outside of it, a respectful and inclusive community for every student on our campus, citizenship with integrity, as well as thoughtful stewardship. And where we're located is actually in St. Augustine, Florida. And we're about an hour south of the Jacksonville International Airport, which does have many flights into Atlanta, as well as 2 hours north of the Orlando International Airport. So actually pretty good proximity to both of those locations. It's a great way to come and visit our campus, which we do have in-person visits. You're welcome to come and do. These are also great opportunities for you to do internships while you're still at Flagler, or even working in Florida after graduating. You're welcome to stay in those areas. And our students at Flagler, again, like I mentioned, come from all over, represent pretty much all types of majors, backgrounds, everything you can think of. And, you know, St. Augustine, it actually is the nation's oldest city. It was founded in 1565 by the Spanish. And so there's a lot of history that's within walking distance for you. And our students really appreciate the fact that this, you know, opportunity exists for them, but it also is sort of a laid back, you know, beachy vibe too. We're only about 10 minutes away from the beach. We're right on the intercoastal, and so there's a lot of options for you just to get involved right nearby. And this is just a shot of what downtown St. Augustine looks like. You can see the college in the background there. This is the Bridge of Lions that connects us to Anastasia Island, which becomes A1A. So you can go check out everything Beachside has to offer. Outside of the tourism, which amazing restaurants we have, museums, really cool art galleries. There's all just different types of things you can get involved with. There's live music, both on a smaller level, as well as over at the St. Augustine Amphitheater, which is across the bridge. There you've got some big name bands coming through, as well as just kind of local hits too that you can go check out. They also do an awesome farmer's market on the weekend. You can go get some local things, whether it's like honey or some really good fresh fruit, vegetables, that type of stuff. Switching gears to the academic side, our average class size at Flagler is only 18 students, and therefore you're going to have a really personalized, experience when you get here. And the different types of majors we offer, it's about 37 different academic programs that range from general, student interest in the business side, which include things like entrepreneurial studies, general business, international business. We also offer things in the liberal arts like English, philosophy, religion, law as a minor. We offer education, graphic design, sport management. Those are our more pre-professional ones. And all of this will be available afterwards, so you can come back and check it out, or you can schedule another visit with us virtually if you want to check more out. And because we are a private school, a lot of our students are also studying more than one just major, also academic minors, things like that, since our cost is the same for anywhere between 12 and 18 credit hours. We also make sure our students are taken care of between, when they're here on campus and also after school. Many options from our career services office that can get you internships locally here in St. Augustine, Jacksonville, Orlando, and it's been really successful in helping our students get to the place that they want to be. And resources on our campus also extend to our Learning Resource Center, so for tutoring, whether it's for English, math, any other subject. We have an international center if you're interested in doing a study abroad. We have partnerships with universities that you can pay Flagler tuition to go and study elsewhere. An amazing disability resource center on campus if you needed any accommodations in the classroom, that's there for you. And health services and counseling center, all included with your tuition. So definitely we want to make sure you're staying healthy, both mentally and physically. And to get an idea of what the average cost is, you can see that on your left screen there. Tuition, room and board breakdowns on the right. This is for the upcoming academic year 21-22. This is for both in and out of state students since we are a private school. And 90% of our students are qualifying for financial aid. I know I mentioned earlier that you could qualify for something if you qualify for one of our presidential merit scholarships from Georgia. You actually would then get an additional $2,000. And I'm not going to go through each of these, just going to briefly show them to you just so you can get an idea of what our academic profile is. You're welcome to, again, schedule a more involved interview process. My information is available on the website. You can actually schedule a one-on-one meeting with me to go over all of this, the application process. Basically, we have two application deadlines. We have early decision and regular decision. Early decision is November 1st and regular decision is March 1st. Still recommend applying as soon as you can though, because we are making decisions on a rolling basis. And just to give you guys my contact information, here it is on the website. It's an amazing picture that's super outdated, so I apologize. But my email and phone number is there too. So I'm going to turn it back over. Make sure you drop any questions you have in the chat, and we're happy to help.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Well, I am going to share my last screen with you guys all tonight. It's been a great program. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey, and we hope that you will provide any feedback that you feel like it would be helpful for us to know. This was just one of the many sessions being hosted as a part of this program, so be sure to sign up for additional sessions. In about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording, as well as any other session recordings that you'll be able to watch on demand. So thank you very much and have a great evening.